Hey YouTube, Tom Houston with Tom Houston Photography here, and in this video I'm going to be reviewing my Lowepro Photo Sport 200 all-weather, or AW. This bag I've had for about 4 months now, and this was the bag that I took with me as a photography bag in my trip through Southeast Asia when I was in Malaysia. This is a phenomenal bag. I couldn't have designed a better bag myself. This is an amazing bag to have with you if you're a traveling photographer that's doing more adventure type stuff. I previously, well still have, but previously used a slingshot Lowepro bag. It was a great bag, however it was really hard to carry anything else with you, and it wasn't super comfortable if you were doing really long hikes, really long walks, or anything in any type of heat. Also, it wasn't super stable on you. So this is an amazing bag for all those reasons. So first things first, the photography part of it. It has a side opening here that opens up to its own compartment where I can fit my D600, which I'm filming with right now, and the 16 to 35 millimeter f4 VR lens. That was the only combination I had with me. It was my only lens and only body I brought, and it fit perfectly in there. And then when I was traveling to different places, I would actually fit in 2 icebreaker merino wool t-shirts in this compartment here, which also cushioned the bottom of the bag a little bit more. However, this is all really nice and cushiony, all padded, and also these dividers you can move around. Great design, and you don't have to take the bag off of you. You can just swing it around your back, kind of like the slingshot, to get at this pocket. It has 2 bottom clips here that you could probably carry a tripod with. I would strap my rain jacket to this for easy accessibility when it started to downpour. This is an amazing side pocket here. I know it doesn't look like much, but this could hold a 1.5 liter water bottle very snugly, very easily in here, which was amazing, especially when you're hiking around in jungles. And I used water bottles instead of using the, I did have a platypus with me, which fits in here, so you can fit a hydration pack, and there is a water nozzle hole opening there, which keeps your back nice and cold. And also this is waterproof, so the water won't go into where your camera is, which is always a plus. I didn't actually use that with water. I did store my platypus in there on the trip there, but it was a lot easier to just keep refilling water bottles, or just keep buying water bottles. Then you have a, these up again, a top pocket here, which is where I would store glasses, sunglasses, and then when I was traveling a lot, I could put my passport up here when I was taking this as my carry-on. It's a great pocket, very easy, very accessible. And then inside the bag, in the top half, it has the normal drawstring here, and it has a lot of room. I don't know if you can see in there, but I could pack in this bag enough clothes to go for about a 4-day trip. This would be my carry-on / day bag. I would just pack all of my clothes into here, my camera stuff. And I went to a trip to Singapore, a trip to Cambodia, traveled around with it through Malaysia, as well as 2 trips to Langkawi with just this bag. So it held definitely enough clothes. You just have to know how to pack and what to bring. And lastly, in the top part of this bag, it also has a pocket that this is where I would keep money, my passport when I'm not using it, any valuables, because it's nice and safe there. No one can easily get at that without you knowing. And this just clips here, obviously. Not going to do it all up. It is very, very comfortable. It does have hip straps. I rarely use them. I would just walk around with them folded behind me like that. And these are really, really comfortable straps. Very, very soft. This does allow for airflow, which is very nice, especially when you're hiking around in hot countries like I was in Malaysia. But overall, this is an amazing bag. It is very, 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 very well planned. Lowepro, 10 points for this one. And one feature I didn't use at all, because I didn't need to, was this whole compartment is attached to this drawstring, and when you pull this drawstring, it tightens everything up around your camera equipment. I didn't use this whatsoever because a D600 with the 16 to 35 in here is super snug. It, I would say, just barely fits, so I wasn't too worried about my camera gear moving around in there. However, if you have a smaller camera or the D600 with a smaller lens, that would be a useful feature for the bag. However, I didn't use that because my camera was completely snug up against both ends of this compartment. And there is a space pocket in here that is currently still full of sand from Langkawi. However, it wasn't super useful because it is attached to the side of the bag, so it's not too large. I couldn't even fit my raincoat in there very comfortably, so what I would do is I would put maps or anything I needed to get at easily that was nice and thin. So that was basically a map pocket. But overall, I would give this bag 10 out of 10 for everything. It was outrageously comfortable. It was outrageously practical. Very well thought out, very well designed, very well built. I took this bag basically wherever I went. When I was working in Malaysia, I would keep my laptop in here, and you could just slide it in between the camera pouch and the inside of the bag. That was a 13-inch MacBook Pro, so very versatile. It doesn't really scream camera bag, which is nice, because some places I was going, it wasn't too safe to bring camera equipment or a laptop. But overall, this was a phenomenal bag. I wouldn't change anything about this bag, and I would highly recommend any somewhat adventurous photographer, if you're hiking a lot, if you're biking, if you're snowboarding, if you're doing any sorts of that type of stuff, I would highly recommend this bag. It was very, very helpful. And even if you're just doing day trips with a camera, this is an amazing bag. So I highly recommend getting one of these. That is the Photo Sport 200 AW. And as most of you know, probably, with Lowepro, there is the pouch here that you can take out. I'm not going to right now. That goes around the whole bag, and it's just a waterproof shell. I use that quite a lot in Malaysia. It did rain quite a lot in Malaysia, so that was really helpful, and it does keep your bag dry. I didn't worry about it. Also, the D600 and 16 to 35 are weather sealed. So yeah, highly recommend this bag. If you have any questions about this bag, please feel free to ask. I'm more than happy to answer them. Yeah, highly recommend this bag. So I hope that helps. Again, any questions, let me know. Just toss it in a comment below. And that is my review of the Lowepro Photo Sport. Cheers.